Ready ka na ba?
Kailangan pa talaga natin gawin to.
Akala ko bang mahal mo ako?
Mahal naman kita pero hindi sa gantong paraan.
Paano mo nasabing mahal mo kung ayaw mo namang pumayag sa gusto ko?
Premarital sex is very common. National survey data from 2002 indicate that 31% of males and 16% of females between the ages of 15 to 24 reported having premarital sex. A more recent analysis from Metro Cebu found that 67% of males and 47% of females had sex before the age of 21. Of whom 98% of males and 91% of females had sex before marriage. Of those who had premarital sex, only 15% of females and 28% of males reported that they used contraception during their first premarital sexual encounter, and nearly 40% who reported using contraception use withdrawal.
Matthew chapter 26 verse 41 stated, "Watch and pray, so that you'll not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." Temptation can either promote your growth or your destruction. This is a call to listen to your pureness of heart, to be good and to do good, specifically to the chaste. Chastity is purity and a virtue that will allow us youths to have self-control and self-respect, and be free to love.
Chastity or cleanness of heart holds a glorious and distinguished place among the virtues, because she alone enables man to see God. Hence, truth itself said, "Blessed are the clean of heart, for they shall see God."
Mother Teresa stated a clean heart is a free heart. A free heart can love Christ with an undivided love in chastity, convinced that nothing and nobody will separate it from His love. Purity, chastity, and virginity created a special beauty in Mary that attracted God's attention. He showed His great love for the world by giving Jesus to her.
By being chaste, we also abstain from things that are immoral. Abstinence is an exercise in self-control and respect. It's about love and sacrifice, not lust and pleasure. Love can wait to give, but lust can't wait to get.
Chaste, pure, modest, decent means free from all taint of what is lewd or salacious. Chaste primarily implies a refraining from acts or even thoughts or desires that are not virginal or sanctioned by marriage vows. We have to maintain chaste relations. But how do we become chaste?
Viewing the body as a temple of God opens the way for a cultivation of both emotional and physical chastity. Protected by prayer and supported by the promise of love, our body is not merely our possession. It is a sacred property created and preserved by God. As temples of the Holy Spirit, created in the image of God, we are reflections of the divine.
Knowledge of love and desire for chastity is as important as any other discipline for proper human development. Chastity is not a relic of Christian history. It is a virtue for all persons, religious or not, unmarried as well as married, for it presupposes a value of the human person that colors the entire sphere of human activity.
They say, as you keep the law of chastity, you will enjoy happiness, peace, and self-respect. But if you start to look around, is chastity still present in the younger generation?
We are in the age and generation where morality is known more for its rules and regulations than for the beauty of a morally excellent life. Our focus should be not on what chastity forbids, but on the positive human values that the chaste life affirms: personal discipline, confident sense of self-worth, psychological wholeness, freedom from disease and fear of pregnancy, and an increase in marital stability and satisfaction.
Most youth in our generation consider the call to chastity impossible. They may see it as something challenging, as the world and our flesh is the one that we are battling with. Yet, we should consider the challenges worth it if we fully realize the benefits.
Chastity implies an heroic effort at times to confront the dark and self-centered aspects of one's inner being. The radical shift from a life of sexual indulgence to sexual restraint can be daunting, with moments of difficulty and darkness. But we are not called to pursue this chaste life alone.
Man was not meant to be alone. We are called to love, and healthy friendships are crucial to the health of the human person. In times of trial, like-minded friends can offer critical emotional support.
The code says, pure chastity is beauty to our souls, grace to our bodies, and peace to our desires. Reminds us that as we follow the law of chastity, we will be able to build trust and confidence in our relationship with others, as well as be blessed with self-control and the blessings of the gospel of Jesus Christ.